Bro, your face actually looks really gnarly in this.
Hello and good morning, everyone. We're here again. I had an awesome morning. I did a little hike. It was so great. I loved, if you're in Utah, I love to hike Timp Cave Trail. It's not open right now. There's still people that hike it every single day, but you can only go up to a certain part right now. So I did that this morning because it's a shorter distance. We did it a couple of times, so we did it twice. And naturally, we went and got donuts after. Gotta have balance in all things, right? I was actually, wait, no, is it Friday yet? Ugh. I was gonna get on and be like, it's the weekend though, so that's so awesome. Today is only Thursday. Oh, the reason I'm thinking that is because there's a football game tonight. Krew has 2 games, so it feels a little bit like a weekend night given the events that are going on this evening. The kids still have school tomorrow. I've just been going around cleaning up this morning. Gotta tell you, I am so anxious for like things like this. Like, no, it's just a TV. It's not like we watch TV. I feel like for this room to feel finished, like having the TV hung, that's happening in 5 days. And I just am so stinking impatient over it. I've just been going through getting a few things done today. I actually was in our room, spending some time in there, changing the sheets, dusting, vacuuming, and I actually, maybe I'll take you in and show you, I ordered a really, really beautiful mirror. I was waiting for it to come, it came, but now there's another TV, this TV, the one that goes in that room. Because we're trying to protect it, we have like left it here. I ordered this big, beautiful mirror, will go on that wall. So I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna put it in front of the TV. I am going to force my will. I had like this big cardboard box. In fact, you can actually see marks on the wall. That's exciting. I put the mirror in front and I actually love it. I feel like it makes this room and space feel so much bigger. I made our bed, changed the sheets. Anyways, I got this new little diffuser that I turned on. I threw in some grapefruit oil to try and make it smell all pretty. Just been getting stuff done around the house today, working on a crazy amount of laundry. Been doing a lot of laundry today. We have had the busiest few days. If you guys have been here the last couple of days, yesterday was Justin's birthday. The day before that, we were at Corn Bellies. Literally from the time the kids got out of school till they went to bed. The day before that, we did Justin's hike. The day before that was conference. The day before that, you know, there's just been something every single day, but it's been great things, but all things that have pulled me away from the house a little bit. It's been really awesome to just get stuff done. In fact, I just looked at the ground in front of me. It's my phone. I don't remember leaving my phone in the middle of the floor, but that's just where we're at. I have a hair mask in right now. My hair feels kind of crunchy because I got it all wet. I put a hair mask in. Now this part is dried. The bun is not. I'm gonna go shower, wash it all out, blow dry, do the whole hair thing. Greatest way to feel good. I just wanted to jump in here and say, hey, I hope you guys are doing so awesome. We're so grateful that you're showing up here for us every day. Thanks for being here. I love you guys a ton.
Oh. Oh, here.
Walk of shame from the pediatrician to the ER.
Walk that we've done a few times.
I was here earlier this week for blood work.
I was just telling about the time I came here and the line and the wait was so long they had to bring the x-ray machine to me in the waiting room. I guess 4th of July is like one of their busiest nights of the year. And I knocked my collarbone out. So they're like, look, you're never going to get a room. We'll just bring you the x-ray machine.
Oh my gosh.
Hopefully we're not walking into that right now. little bit of a walk to go, huh? Hey, don't look at your phone. Simulating your brain. Stop simulating your brain. Bro, your face actually looks really gnarly in this. That sky is on fire.
Don't look at my phone.
Quit stimulating your brain. Oh my gosh, dude, your face looks so bad in this. Everyone's gonna feel so bad for you.
Doesn't make me
Look,
look
you got
extra pretty.
a mug. Oh yeah, it is like an ugly filter because you look pretty bad too. No jokes, no jokes. Can't stimulate the brain. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who was the fairest of them all? Why, Bunny, you should ask. Me?
Oh boy.
It's me. It's me!
Guys, it's
Nice
all
mirror.
cleaned.
All clear.
But the problem is now I see what I look like.
You can see the whole top to
Boodle.
bottom. I was gonna do one of those fit checks, you know, like the kids do where they go, oh, what's good? I'm just looking at my phone. I can see what I look like in my phone, but I can also see what I look like in my mirror.
The fit check is you tell where you got your stuff.
And they always do this. They always like are looking at the mirror, looking at their phone, themselves looking in the mirror. That's like the picture. And then
Oh, yeah,
you
that's
take
what,
it.
like, the cool
Instead of
kids
looking
do.
up and smiling, you like are looking here. Like basically, you're smiling at yourself. So that picture is literally you looking at yourself and smiling. It's that photo. And you're like, fit check. Okay, guys, make sure you come back next time when I'm gonna show you some more of me looking at me. Kinda
You
forgot I was still
apparently
videoing
can't
over
do
here.
both.
So on this one, I forgot about this one. Yeah.
Guys, fit check. Made bed behind us.
Well, it was made, but then we had a beautiful finish to the evening. After taking her to the hospital, we were able to watch a show, some Halloween-themed shows. We love doing the Hocus Pocus, Halloween Towns. And so Hazy, me, Mom, and Brex were watching a show. We continued to check on Krew, trying not to catch him on his phone or stimulating his brain. I don't even know if we've talked about what happened to Krew today, like to the camera. We kind of like have been going along the journey with us. But he got injured today at school just after his basketball class that he has. He's doing, I don't know what the plan was there. He was trying to dunk, which everybody really dreams and aspires to someday do, especially
like trying to be like Michael Jordan.
Yeah,
Like
and so
flying
instead he had some help with some friends. He phoned a friend for this dunk.
Two friends.
Two friends. Anyways, threw him up in the air to do the dunk, and as he explains it, actually, I don't want to make him like talk or stimulate his brain, so we've taken him out of the equation here. The way he explained it was actually pretty phenomenal, because he's explaining this like hierarching launch, then gets offset because one of the guys held on a little bit too long and is a little bit shorter than the other guy, so he let go kind of late and low. And so Krew starts to make a move this way, and then as he tells the story, he's like, so then I dunked it. And I was like, wait.
Wait a second.
You still dunked it?
You dunked it?
And he just describes him seeing his face go past the rim this way on his way down, straight onto his head on the gym floor from about 8 to 10 feet in the air.
He landed on his face right here, and he didn't even use his hands to catch him at all. I don't know.
Which I feel like he could have broken a wrist for sure, but I mean, he almost broke a face.
Wrist or your face.
Yeah, so that's what we went in for tonight, is because that happened after school. He felt like he wanted to try and play in his game. So it was the first tournament game. He went and he played, he tried to do his best to have energy to do that. But then we got in the car and started the drive home, and it was like bumper to bumper traffic. So it was a very long, slow, and kind of painfully boring drive. So I think all he could do is just sit there and focus and think about the pain. So then it really got to him. So we thought, based on what we were seeing from him, what he was explaining to us, we need to get him into the doctor. The doctor said we definitely need to get him over to the ER to get looked at, because this sounds like a pretty severe concussion.
Well, mostly we were thinking we needed to get the pain under control.
I was just thinking, if it was like a facial fracture, you can't cast that, but at least we know, like, dude, you need to for sure not get that bumped, you know, get a mask or something. So we went there, we went through like a series of tests that they did with him. They determined at the ER that it was they're calling it a severe concussion. They were scaring the heck out of us that they're gonna do CT scans for brain bleeds. They checked both sides for any bleeding.
Kind of scary.
Yeah, they were checking a lot of stuff for like broken necks, but they said considering the height and coming like straight down on his head, it was like, actually I did get this on video because I saw her reading the chart, and it was a level 2 trauma, what they're saying.
Oh, yeah,
and they have like a 1 and a 2. And it kind of escalates you ahead, and it brings like doctors in quickly, and you get back and you get to the CT machine, you know, before somebody else if you are in these trauma tiers. And when they started like trying to figure out which tier he fit in, we were like, maybe he shouldn't have played that last game. I wouldn't have thought it would be that serious.
Yeah.
They take concussions very seriously these days, especially with younger kids. They've learned a lot more over the years. The studies that they've been able to see the negative impacts if you don't recover from one of those. And so there's there's a lot more knowledge around those. So he did have a concussion. They have ordered him to rest his brain.
Yeah, it's actually kind of a bummer. He has 7 basketball games this weekend.
He can't even go to school. He can't try and process that stuff.
He can't go to school tomorrow. It's so sad because he has a really bad headache, but he can't watch TV. He can't listen to an audiobook. He can't listen to music.
Like we said, what does like a brain break look like when you take a break on your brain? How do you rest
Napping?
that? I've been doing a resting of my brain for 47 years. No. But we asked him, what does it look like to do that? And he's basically like, no video games, no TV, no YouTube. I was like, okay, well, wow, can you like lay in bed and watch a movie? And he's like, honestly, even an audiobook causes your brain to work too hard to like put the story together. So not even that. So I'm like, solitary confinement, sitting in a room staring at a white wall?
I would just nap all day. I know a lot of you are probably like, no, you're not supposed to sleep after concussion. It's only within the first 6 hours. And then after that, they said actually sleeping is what heals your brain
best and fastest way to heal, yeah. But they did say, we were concerned about that, the 6-hour mark. And so it happened at school. Said just keep a very close eye on him till 10. So we just
make
barely
sure he's acting normal.
Tucked him in and he's as normal as can be, honestly. Since we got home, he's doing much better.
He's in pain, but
I also think he's trying really hard to adhere to those guidelines of resting the brain because he probably wants to get on his phone, but he hasn't. Well,
I know he tried. We keep going down there to check on him. Krew's okay. That is best news that we
he's gonna have a big old black eye shiner. He had like swelling all the way in this like area right there, and the blacks just started to get bigger. It got really swollen tonight. So we'll see what it looks like in the morning. But like we said, he can't go to school. He can't tell a great story about his black eye at school.
I think it was still a good day, and we're just gonna take care of Krew and kind of freed up our weekend a little bit. Just gonna hang out and take care of Krew. Guys, come back tomorrow. We love you. See you later.
Good night, everybody.
Bye.